Martin from Nanyang Technological University, and today I'm so glad to share one of my papers, Effective Teachable Agent in Virtual Learning Environment, with all of you. This paper has won the best paper in the International Conference on Advanced Learning Technology, which held in the University of Georgia. Also based on this paper, we made an introductory video to attend the video competition of ICALT International Joint Conference on Artificial Intelligence. We also won the Best Application Video Award. So today, the talk includes three perspectives. First is a brief of what is teachable agent and the goal-oriented approach. Second, during the introducing process, I will specify why I structured the paper in this way and what inspired my way of writing. And third, I will summarize some suggestions on paper writing based on my personal experience. So let's begin from the first part. What is teachable agent?
2,000 years ago, Roman philosopher Lucius Seneca famously said in a letter to a friend that we learn by teaching. Fast forward to the 21st century, and Seneca's idea has led to the birth of a new type of agent, the teachable agent. Teachable agents are computer agents whose aim is to help students learn through the learning by teaching approach. Rather than taking on the classic role of a teacher and spoon-feeding knowledge to learners, a teachable agent is designed as a naive learner who instead needs to be taught. While research has shown that students gain many benefits through the use of teachable agents, one common weakness identified in current teachable agents is their lack of proactivity when interacting with students. In order to tackle this issue, we have integrated goal orientation capabilities into our teachable agent. A goal-oriented teachable agent is able to choose and achieve its goals autonomously. Directed by its goals, the agent is able to proactively initiate interactions with students. In our case, the goal-oriented agent has two goals: encouraging the student to teach the agent and establishing a close emotional tie with the student.
Okay, so now I believe you already have an idea on what is teachable agent and the goal-oriented approach. When I was writing this paper, I just thought the easiest way to let people understand what I was writing is through a storytelling approach. So we talk about the history of learning by teaching, beginning from the Roman philosopher in 2,000 years ago to specify the literature review. We talk about the essence of agent and the goal-oriented approach for teachable agent through asking questions. If a teachable agent has its goals, what are the most important goals for it? In this way, we involve two perspectives of the teachable agent. Number one, to be teachable, that is, can be taught by students. And number two, to be effective, have the capability to build up good relationship with students. And now, we would go on the video to introduce the GoNet system for achieving goal-oriented control.
In order to model a goal-oriented teachable agent, we make use of the GoalNet system. In this system, a goal refers to a state that the agent wants to achieve, while a transition defines how a goal can move from one state to another. A GoalNet describes the goal of an agent in a hierarchical manner. Goals within a GoalNet can be further divided into multiple subgoals. Agent goals and subgoals can be easily created even by non-programmers through the GoalNet designer. For example, we can demonstrate the design process by drawing the GoalNet diagram for the goal to be taught. This goal is triggered when the student approaches the teachable agent. First, the agent requests help from the student. Once the agent obtains a positive response, the system chooses an appropriate learning panel. Based on the student's learning status, it will select from a range of easy to difficult panels. The system omits contents which have been taught already and sets a high priority to content for which mistakes were made previously. Once the student has taught the agent, the knowledge will then be recorded in the teachable agent's knowledge base. We can also use a goal net to control a teachable agent's emotions. By evaluating the teachable agent's knowledge base and current status, the GoalNet system is able to generate not only the required emotions, but also their appropriate intensities.
In this part, the system design and implementation are consist with the previous conceptual design, which follow the two goals of teachable agent, so that the readers are easy to understand and follow up the writing structure. And after the theoretical description of teachable agent, next we will specify how the teachable agent can be used in a real-world application. So the next part of the story is the use of theoretical model to a real-world project, Virtual Singapore.
Our effective, goal-oriented teachable agent has been implemented in a 3D virtual learning environment called Virtual Singapore, which provides secondary school students in Singapore a culturally familiar environment to learn about science. In order to learn about diffusion, osmosis, and active transport, students in Virtual Singapore are able to visit exotic locations such as the roots of a banana tree. In these locations, our teachable agents are seamlessly integrated into the environment in the form of water molecules. Through the use of the multi-agent development environment, also called MADE, our system is able to update and interpret goal nets during runtime. This allows our teachable agent to carry out the appropriate action within the 3D virtual world in order to pursue its predefined goals. We have designed different learning panels for students to use, such as drawing a concept map to help students master basic concepts, sowing a knowledge seed in the knowledge farm for students to learn more examples, and doing an experiment in the laboratory to allow students to apply knowledge transfer. We have already deployed the system in a number of secondary schools in Singapore and have also gone through many test cycles utilizing both formative and summative assessments.
Hope you enjoyed the video of our system. And now is the last part, the takeaways, suggestions on paper writing. To make it easy, 3 points. Number 1, storytelling is a very useful tool to leverage your writing from good to great. Number 2, the root of your story is a broad and in-depth review of existing work in your area. So please deliver a very good literature review with your respect of all the senior researchers and your critical thinking to deliver the new story. Third, having a very clear structure of your story and tell the story consistently from the beginning to the end. Okay, all these are based on my personal experience and nothing is 100% correct. So if you have better ideas, if you have any question, if you find my limitations, please drop me an email as follows. Alright, so I'm Maria. Thank you for your time. See you next time.